I called the police to the scene, right when everyone assumed I had lost the plot for good. Upset with how little time she had under their detail, I gave the chief a piece of my mind. "This must be the sloppiest protection I have ever seen in my entire career on the force," I shouted. Before long, the cops started asking me 100 questions that just blurred in front of me. I stormed out of the room in a haze of emotion and sat in the hallway to process what had just occurred. Judy was dead. It was like my insides had been ripped out and the whole left could barely support the weight of my upper body. I had a hard time breathing. During this sequence, I had a lot more screen time than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 did to deal with my grief. After a while, the sheriff approached me and says,
"We're gonna have to hold you for questioning."
Fuck, this doesn't look good, I thought. But I gotta make this Joe Tourniquet pay. "Okay, officer," I says. "I just have to use the restroom quick." I go to my guest bathroom and sneak out the window to my fire escape. On my way down, I held the microchip tight. So tight that it sliced a centimeter of my hand open. Ouch, I said quietly enough to not draw the police to my whereabouts. Then a section of the microchip closed up, and it started blinking like a homing device. "What the hell?" I said in my best Avril Lavigne voice. I gets in my incognito secondary car that's parked in the underground lot and heads to the coordinates on the slip of paper. Before long, I pulls up beside what appears to be a haunted house. A dark, spooky, Victorian house of horrors, judging by the look of it. And of course, the sun is just setting. Perfect. Ugh. As I park the car and head toward the house, suddenly this 5-foot and vaguely familiar lady with a white lab coat walks in front of the entryway. "Hey, are you the veterinarian from episode 3 of this season?" I asks her.
"Yeah, the one you forgot to give an actual name in the script. Name's Rita Gibson, as in the fan-generated hashtag, Give Rita Gibson a Bigger Role."
"Well, can I help you?"
"Yeah, you can give me a bigger role than those 3 lines you gave me. I'm not going anywhere, bub. You're just going to have to take me with you. I'm clearly the character and voice actress that's most invested in the storyline. Hey, if Zack Snyder can get a brand new version of his crappy movie, I sure as heck can get a bigger role."
"Okay, whatever. Come along, Pond."
But full disclosure, I do have horse surgery in like 2 hours. So let's not make this take forever.
Fueled with rage over Judy's murder, I head into the house with all the gusto of Bear in the Big Blue House.
Strange. I would have expected more cobwebs in the entryway from the looks of the place. And odder still, the floor is not covered in as much dust as I'd have expected.
We should check this floor first and stick together," I said, looking at the ominous winding staircase. We walked into a 1920s looking family room, and it was coated in cobwebs and what appeared to be ash.
This is quite odd, how the dust seems to start again, and now there's ash all over this room.
Okay, Blues Clues, are you going to comment on everything we're seeing? You forgot to mention the blueberry poster in the corner.
Well, smartass, it not only helps paint a picture for the listener, but also lets you know that I think we should follow the clear path on the floor of the hall where there's no dust and seemingly footprints.
Okay, you're right, I'm sorry. Please, lead the way. Rita pulls out a lighter and leads us down the ever-darkening hallway.
This is getting darker than a David Fincher movie. Hey, what's that on the wall?
Rita's lighter illuminates a rectangular outline on the wall. I push it, and an airlock triggers a blue light and some smoke that light up a hidden number pad. Well, great, I says. Only a million possible combinations.
What about Y2K2? You know, the serial number from the dog's microchip that I gave you in episode 3, when I played a critical role in the story and didn't even get my name mentioned?
Okay, can we just forgive and forget already? I said as I punched in the suggested code. I just want to find this guy and... Whoa! Suddenly the floor opened up and I was in a dark room 2 stories down and landed on my back. I heard Rita call down to me from above.
Hey, Rick. Sorry, I actually gotta get back to that surgery now. You got this?
To be continued.